Hi guys, we're back at the sawmill. This thing's been sitting on the sawmill long enough. I'll show you. I think I might have already showed you. It's pretty shaky on there. It's just barely on. It's we're sitting on the mark back there at 28.5, and this thing only opens up to maybe 30 inches. I'm not sure, in other words, how far that'll go back. And I'm gonna be cutting right about here, so on the first cut. But if you can see, that hangs out and the back hangs out. It would be better if I pushed it back a little further. I think I did a video on that. Maybe it was a short, I got no idea. I can't keep track of it. Anyhow, it seems pretty solid, so we're gonna whack attack it a little bit. Don't know whether it's right or wrong, but we're gonna do something. This is Lucas Log, the guy that dropped it off, and he's supposed to be up here getting this crap out of here. He'll probably show up just as I start sawing or something like that. So anyhow, we're going to I'm gonna put you on the other side. I don't know what's gonna fly in this thing. That's if you see that divot in there, I'm almost positive I went through this once. That divot there is where I cut that steel out of it. I think I might have showed it. I just can't keep track of everything that I do and don't do and redo and all that kind of stuff. That was the wood. I know I showed you that. I know I did a video of that, and he needs to come get it and get it stickered. And I'm gonna put this right about here, because that's about where I always put you. There, I think that's pretty good. You can start the engine up, put your ears on. Let's see, here we go. I got a flat on it. That's kind of what I wanted, was a flat on there. Like I said, I have this all blocked up down here. I don't really like that. That's just bouncing around. I'm gonna take chainsaw and cut this off. I'm right, I guess you're kind of dusty there. I'm gonna take the chainsaw and cut this little section off. If the head block was in further, I wouldn't have to worry about it. But when it goes down, it's going to be on there and teeter-totter the log. So I'm hoping I got a battery back here. I kind of don't think I do, though. Yeah, I do. Not much to cut off there. Let's see what I can do here. Just cut that little knob off. Then all my turning stuff is down at the other mill for turning the monster, so I might not get this done. I'll put you guys back here. All I'm doing is taking that little electric saw and knocking that. That's my height from here to here. Should be 23 and whatever. I could probably take another one off now. It's just going to run into problems if you do. You got problems this way or problems that way. You just don't realize what the other problems are until you get there. Well, I'm going to bring out the stuff and try to wrestle it down, but I don't know that this log is long enough. Boy, if it catches it, it'll be by the hair of the chinny chin chin. That's why most sawmills don't mess with little stuff like this. This is band mill wood, but it just didn't. That piece now is how wide is it? Yeah, all my log turning stuff's down at the other mill. Right now we're sitting at 27.5. What does that say up there? It says 27. Oh, it's squished in the back because of that point right there. So that's probably pretty close to being right. Let me see what I can do about getting some of this stuff out there. I don't know that this will fit in there, to be honest with you. It might. Well, it doesn't like it, but I think it might work. Biggest problem I see on this log is I probably won't be able to turn it. And that means I'm going to have to make another video because I don't know how to edit. If I turn that off, I don't know how to come back to it. There. Let me undog it and see what we got. I want to put you guys back a little bit further so when it crashes, I might have a place to jump. Now this is the light side, so it should go the other direction, or should want to go the other direction. You just never know where they go kind of where they want to go. I don't know how long Luke had these logs. It isn't very fresh. I know that. It's real dusty. Real dusty. I do have the cant hooks here, but and I got Buford's here. See, I'm already, can you see, I don't know if you can see up here, I'm at the top of this top right there. Here's where it gets tricky, is you got to unhook this one and get ready to jump. But like I said, it should want to go the other way, and it did. And I got a feeling I'm not going to be able to pull this over. And the cranking stuff is all at the other mill. So I don't know, maybe I can. Holy cow. I think it's within Buford's range now. I think it's in Buford's range. Woo! It's way below the thing here, so it's got to be picked up. Oh my goodness. Next problem. It pushed this from here all the way back. So this is getting ready to, it's got it by a hair right there. That's why I put this backup one in there. Hopefully I'll be able to wrestle that up with Buford. But that's about ready to fall down and crash, but it ain't the first time. I have wooden pegs that go in there, but the wooden pegs always rot out. You can see where it probably was in there. Those pegs rot out all the time for some reason. And I'd put metal ones in there, but then when you go metal detecting for metal, that was one thing about this deck when I put it on. Originally, it was all wood, so I could run a metal detector over and never get caught on anything. Well, let's see if I got enough. If I had the jack, I'd put the jack under it right there. But the jack ain't there. We'll put you over here. Maybe you can see the crash. I don't know how much we got here. Lifted the whole bed up, didn't it? I think we got it. Just gotta make it decide it wants to go in. And I broke my that thing's still heavy. I broke my, can't think what I'm thinking of, strap that goes on the carriage. That's not really too, it's not hurting me. That hurt me a little. But I'm all right. But that's a real flat edge there. It ain't gonna be taking much off of that, and then I'll be into. But if I get a flat, that's all I need. Let's see what we got here. We got a banana log, teeter-tottering. So, I'm gonna take it right there. I guess I should have brought that up. You want to take the slack out of it. You should really take the slack out of it before you put the dogs into it. I think we'll keep this close by, because I'm only going to probably get one slab off of it and have to turn it down again. So we'll keep that close by. Actually, this side here could go in a little bit further. It's see how it teeter-totters? So we'll put this out, and we'll put that in down there out. Whoa! Need heavier boards. We'll put that out. Now, I still didn't bring it in, did I? Oh well. All the slop's out. According to that, we're sitting at 20 some inches. And as usual, you get a phone call. You always get a phone call. That's probably Luke telling me he ain't gonna make it. Or he's here. Well, we're right about Luke. Hello.
Hey, John. Sorry about that. I had to wait for this guy to deliver this truck. I've been waiting all day for him.
Okay.
So I got here done, so I'm on my way up.
All right. Well, I'm already into this cherry by 2 slices, and
Okay, I'll just drive around back.
Yep, that's where I'm at. Okay, I'm in the middle of a video. Tell everybody hi.
Okay. Hello. Bye.
You sound like a parrot. All right. Well, that's a good thing, guys. Of course, what did you see? You might have seen a little bit of it. We're ready to go here, though. I have no idea exactly where I'm at. I know that's it. I know what that says there, and I'm just not sure where I'm at. And this is so straight here. I'm hoping to get some from back here, somewhere around here. I'm at about 24 inches. That's saying 27. So it's just kind of go up and touch it and see what you got. Go up and touch it and see what you got. So I'm going to send you guys back over to the far side. Start the motor back up. Sawdust drag. I shovel out the pit after every log and fill it up, and it doesn't like getting started. It's kind of like me. That doesn't look too bad there, but I don't know that I'll get through it all the way. If I get all I need is a flat, so I can turn it down, and then I'll be able to knock the other high side off. So put your ears on. Well, I got my one flat. That's a pretty piece of wood there. And we're gonna wrap this one up because I know I can't pull that down. I gotta go get the thing. Look at that, guys. That's a pretty piece of cherry. And it's right good size cherry. You figure 21 is my magic number plus 2 because I put a new blade on there. So that's 22.3 to here. So 23, 24, 25, 20, that's still 26 inches. But I have to cut this off because once again, if I get it down on there, I'll get a wobble board and it won't be 90 degrees. So I'm gonna cut that off and I'm gonna use the gas powered chainsaw just because it's a little faster. I got a flat on it down there. So I know that I will not be able to pull it down. It's just no way in the world. I also got to get and push this back in. I'm going to stick a metal bar in there. I might be able to push that in by hand. It doesn't slide too bad. Of course it will because yeah, you can kind of see. I don't know where it's supposed to be. Well, I know where it's supposed to be up here. It's supposed to be even with the front of this log here. So it's pretty close. So that ain't a big. So I'm going to fix that. I'm going to go get the winch and pull this down, put the roller back in there. I'm going to put a bolt in there. I'm going to get the little gas powered chainsaw and get that off. So, and then I'll bring you back when I pull this thing down and slide it in so you can see that ordeal. I'm trying to get it so when I'm slicing it, I'll be slicing it through this way, but I got to get it off down to here to get it, which this is high, so that'll put me right about here. So in fact, I'll tell you where it'll put me because I have a ruler and sometimes I get lucky and can figure it out. Remember my number? 23, 21, 22, 23. You can see where I'm going to be right there. Oops, you can't see because I'm holding the tape. So that's where I'm going to be, right about at that line right there. So once I cut that, I'm cut through because I want to cut this thing like this way because I think that'll have the most interesting stuff in it. By then, Luke might be here. So that's where we're at. I'm going to sign you guys off. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And it's only going to take me 10 hours to get all that done. No, it'll take me, I wouldn't be surprised it takes half hour, 30 minutes. So anyhow, come back, hit the like button, subscribe button, hit the bell icon if you want to see the next step in this big cherry log. And you can see it's pretty. You can see it's pretty. Look at that. If we can get that with that bark inclusion in there, bark inclusion and maybe 2 hearts, that ought to make a nice table. So I'll probably be taking 2.5 inch slabs off there. Anyhow, that's where we're at. We'll see you. Time out. Station break. Halftime. That's what this is, halftime. So go get yourself some popcorn and all this kind of stuff. See ya. Bye-bye.